Good afternoon, friends. My name is Ken Greathouse. I'm chair of your church council. And Pastor Kathi and I are here today to give you an update on the results from last Thursday's all-church council, or all-church conference meeting that we had to consider and approve obtaining a payroll protection plan loan allowable under the CARES Act. At the all-church conference last Thursday, we had a lot of attendance. We had very good discussion about the loan itself, and at the end of the conference, we voted and approved to move forward to proceed to take to apply for and to take the payroll protection plan loan from the CARES Act. We're here today to give you an update on where we are in that process because there have been some changes that have taken place since last Thursday.
And I just want to say thank you to all of you for the way you engaged in that discussion. About 100 households from the church, from the congregation, participated in that discussion. We had a really robust time of questions and answers, some really great questions about how we're going to use that money, why we would take the loan, why we need it. And we appreciated all of that. I thought it was a really healthy moment in our congregation's life together.
So today we want to give you an update on some material changes that have taken place since last Thursday night's meeting. It was our intention on Friday to have Denise Robinson, our Chief Accounting Officer, proceed with the loan agreements and potentially even have funding last Friday or today. As she was going through that process, it became obvious that several of the conditions for the loan had changed, primarily as a result of the secondary authorization that came through last week from the government, which authorized additional funds to be placed into the loan program. But at the same time that additional funds were placed into the program, additional requirements were placed on those taking the loans. And one of the requirements we've determined at this point is not acceptable to us. That requirement is that we have to certify that we have no other sources of liquidity other than taking this loan from the CARES Act. Obviously, with our endowment that we have at the church, we do have other sources of liquidity. So unfortunately, because of that, we're not going to be able to secure the payroll protection plan loan from the CARES Act. And we discussed this at some length, the senior leadership team, and we believe it's in the best interests of the church not to proceed with this at this time. We've also become confident that we will find a way to be okay in terms of sustaining our liquidity through the end of this calendar year. So we just wanted to provide you with that update. We will not be proceeding with the payroll protection plan loan.
And I just want to add to that how proud I am of the senior leadership of this church, lay leaders and staff leaders who decided that with these new regulations that just came out on Friday, that our church would examine itself and decide whether we are within the kind of organizations and businesses that Congress intended to benefit with this loan program, and decided that we are not, because we have available to us a loan from the endowment fund that we can take later in the year if we need it. I hope you feel, as I do, confident about the integrity of the people who are leading the financial parts of our life together as a church. I'm really grateful to them and to you for the way you've engaged and for knowing that one way or another, we are going to be fine as a church because we are all in this together. Thank you. Thanks for being in it with us. Thanks for being a congregation that is full not only of faith and of heart, but of good moral fiber. I'm very grateful.